Matt, I imagine a real frustration that you've lost that game after starting it so well.
Yeah, really frustrated if I'm going to be brutally honest. Obviously, fans clapping us off at the end meant a lot to me, and I wanted to really make sure that we obviously beat a South Yorkshire rival that we hadn't done here for a long time. So just felt first half we were excellent. Should have arguably been 3 or 4-0 up. Good defending from them, to be fair. Credit to them for putting the bodies on the line, but felt in control of the game. And then unfortunately, some of the things that have happened this season so far in terms of putting two halves together come to fruition, and then at the end we're trying to get an equaliser, but I thought Barnsley had some real good opportunities second half. We didn't create a hell of a lot compared to what we created first half, and it was probably the stereotypical game of two halves, but we have to put people to bed. We can't just think that we've played well and we 1-0 up. I was really frustrated and kind of proud first half, but you know that football can bite your own backside, and I thought, not through a lack of probably by us, I thought Barnsley up their tempo, played some good stuff, but I thought we allowed them to play the stuff. That is my frustration.
But you stitch that second half from the weekend with the first half tonight, and there's your 90 minutes. But football doesn't work like that, does it?
No, but I've said all along, look, we're on a journey. We're trying to build together again what Rotherham United is. And unfortunately for me, there's just some inconsistencies, which is frustrating me. I can't sit here and say like, oh yeah, it's good we played first half, it's good we were first half at Port Vale, it's good we were second half against Wigan. We have to turn the tide a little bit and start putting together performances that last for 70, 80 minutes. You're never going to dominate every game of football, but we have to make sure we keep doing the same things. And unfortunately for us tonight, I just didn't think we did that second half.
Caused the problems though, didn't you, first half, particularly out wide with Coletta and Martha with that excellent goal, really well taken.
Yeah, excellent, yeah, and he's got that in his locker. I think you're seeing them get used to a different style of football. Obviously, my wing backs want them to get at people 1v1, and I think they were going a little bit mad with Arjani first half about turning back and just keeping it when he had a 1v1, and then the first time, ironically, he skips past him and sticks it in the bottom corner, and that's the things that I can expect from him. But again, we're trying to work on that. We're trying to work with Marvin to make sure we're ending with more than what we are. I thought Shawnee McWilliams were excellent again after a real good second half, after bringing him off for obviously Saturday. Sean Raggett again we bring off for Saturday, and I'm not talking out of turn about my back three, but Barnsley then went a bit longer and won every first contact because I ain't got a recognised centre half in there. So that's something we need to address in this window. I'm sure we will. I think we'll have a couple more back, obviously, in the coming weeks. And once we do get that, I think we'll start to look like a proper team.
Was there just that disappointment in the second half that you allowed Barnsley to get on top for so long? Because in the end, that last 5 or 10, you gave it another push, didn't you?
Yeah, hugely disappointing. Yeah. Yeah, just frustration. I'm just frustrated because it's we know what we're capable of doing. We're showing it, but not consistently. And look, I get people will probably say, "Oh, well, we're saying the same things," but it's just a frustration, and it's a local game, and I know how much it means to fans. Like I've said, they clapped us off at end, which I'm really appreciative of. But I want to start coming to places like this and winning games of football, not coming going, "Oh, you did all right." Yeah, I don't want to do all right. I want to win games of football.
And you've got another chance in the league here, because ending that hoodoo, for want of a better word, over Barnsley or whatnot, I'm sure it'll be high on your priorities and the supporters' priorities.
Yeah, of course it will. Yeah, but look, I can't change history and time. I can only affect this season. So we haven't beat them this season yet. We've got to come back here. They've got to come to ours. But look, I thought it was a good game. Connor's doing a good job here. Obviously close with Connor. He's a good lad. I wish him nothing but success, but I hope he finishes one place behind us, obviously.